Nominated actor who's been called a monster talent, direct quote, an unstoppable phenomenon.
Right.
Also, direct quote, you may recognize Jesse Buckley from shows and movies such as Fargo and Judy and The Lost Daughter, which was particularly beautiful.
I don't know any of these things.
It was her stunning performance in The Lost Daughter that earned her an Oscar nomination.
Is that about Casey Anthony?
Her latest project is the movie Women Talking.
Oh, no.
That is...
No. Was it Frozen that sent this? You piece of shit. Women Talking?
That might be.
So it's a horror movie.
Is it a Blumhouse flick?
A24.
This is the... If you're trying to get people to see this, I can't think of a worse title than Women Talking.
What is the movie about? About my wife every time I'm about to go to sleep?
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to get paid $25 to go to an IMAX and get waterboarded?
No fucking
For fucking 2 hours? I'll pass.
Look, I'll wait for the porn parody Women Sucking to come out. How's that?
It's about a group of Mennonite women who break their silence about abuse by the men in their ultra-religious group.
You might as well call this movie, if you come to the theater and buy a ticket, we're going to smash your hands with hammers.
Yeah.
And you go, that's the name of the movie or something? I don't know.
Well, I love local cinema too, please.
Buckley plays a young mother.
About that, it was a biop about The View.
It's all what it should be.
Yeah.
Women Talking. The story of The View.
Who is worried about what could happen.
That's what The View should be called, right?
Women clucking. Women clucking.
Women babbling all day.
Worried about what could happen if their secret is exposed. Take a look.
You're exposing the goddamn business. You saw MJF drop the cornet bomb on one. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was really
And
funny.
disco.
Oh, disco too. Yeah.
I want to stay and fight.
Is this one retarded? What is this?
I don't know. Let the dude fight.
There's like bubbles.
We gotta save the fucking kiddies.
That's the way you go, she says.
But won't we lose the fight to the men and be forced to forgive them anyway?
So it's Mormon women talking.
Bro, this is one of those movies that's probably adapted from a play, so it's like probably 2 sets, and it's mostly just people just babble. There's not going to be no action in this, that's for sure.
What if they've just made the perfect thing if you can't sleep?
How about
this might be perfect.
How about Michael Bay's Women Fucking? Can we do that one? I'll watch that.
It's just girls scissoring, going ass to ass with
Yeah.
a dildo, and then Miami Mansion's blowing up for no reason.
That's fun. I mean,
Speedboats.
I will watch that right now.
I want to stay and fight too.
No one's surprised.
Can you imagine pitching this movie to Michael Bay?
Weird Al.
You pitch this movie to Michael Bay, and he's like, all right, but we need more speedboats. And they're like, this is about like 1800s Mennonite women. Speedboats are all
I'm
off the
leaving.
project.
Try to get Brett Ratner at this short notice.
All you do is fight. Is this really how we are to decide the fates of all the women in this colony? Just another vote where we put an X next to our position? I thought we were here to do more than that.
What, is this a clip that you're? This is the clip.
Are they
that
playing
they're-
the whole movie? I'm going to get a copyright. Well, it's on Rumble, so they're playing the whole movie.
Are they gonna like? No, forget about how long it is. Right?
Are they going to get to a point? What's going on?
The clip is supposed to be.
This is the cell.
Bow! Look at that scene, and it's like, whoa,
When does a Terminator show up? Because that's what I need at this point.
dude! If
They
it's
close the barn door and throw a torch in.
but you remember, like Arnold would
Women
go on,
burning.
Arnold would go on the Tonight Show and be like, "Oh, Terminator 2, here's a clip." And it was like him climbing on the back of the nitrogen truck and the fucking, him fighting the T-1000 for like a couple seconds. And then just as it looked like he was going to fall off the truck, it would cut out and they'd be like, whoa, I got to go see this. Or like in a funny movie when they'd have like one quick 15-second dialogue that was funny and it's like two people you liked and you went, oh man, I got to go see this. This is when women going, we must fight. What will we do with our colony?
Whipkey says the religion should be called Men Are Right. Line of the chat to Whipkey, I would say.
Talk
I'm
more
waiting for the scene to end with a guy coming over going, you ladies weren't talking now, were you?
No,
I
sir.
hope you wasn't a talking. And they're like, no,
They just
no
don't-
sir.
That's a
They
paddling.
start looking at their feet and shit.
Yeah, you're right. And they
Less
start
talking, more churning.
and they immediately start ratting each other out right away as soon as the guy shows up.
It was Helen's fault.
She
was
did it.
her
It was
idea.
Helen.
She
yeah,
said it was like,
for
you
sure.
know, she was trying
You
to start.
bitch, Rebecca.
She was trying to start some kind of women's union, and I was like, "You better
You
not."
better not. I'm not me. I love being just a housewife. So that's great for me.
Doing nothing.
Everything else is insane.
So women are really just going to be doing this big suit thing now, right? Like this is like the fifth
Yeah.
time we've had a woman wearing a ridiculously big
This is it.
suit.
They just don't care anymore. Also, that's an actress. That's a famous actress.
No one said famous. We saw the other thing she was on.
They said she'd get nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, an Oscar.
I know
No
it's a
way.
2020 Oscar, a 2022 Oscar, but that's still something.
Is it? The new
Is
ones are
it?
made out of chocolate.
You get a few hundred for it at a pawn shop.
They're wrapped like fucking
They're wrapped like
bunnies.
Easter bunny eggs. Yeah. It's just
Well, like,
chocolate.
Remember when actresses were hot?
Yeah,
I
dude.
wouldn't take this chick home from a bar.
No. She is a dumpy broad.
And Jesse Buckley joined.
And honestly, it's even if she were to try, you know, let the hair grow a little bit. No, nothing. Okay.
And just now to talk about this amazing performance.
Is it because she's white?
What? I love white bitches.
I was saying like 'cause she's not Jewish.
An amazing movie. The
He
scene
doesn't want to make Loomer
Is
jealous.
it?
He doesn't want to make Loomer jealous.
we just saw, you're in a hayloft, I think, and the women of the community are talking about what to do.
Oh, I remember that song. Hey loft, hey loft.
To stay and fight the men now that they've discovered this, to leave the community or to do nothing.
Where did he get that fucking tie? The Steve Vai collection?
Dude,
the
yeah,
fuck?
that tie's weird, right?
And they argue the points back and forth. When you read the
Looks like
script,
the new
'cause I-
NXT logo.
Honestly, this looks like Dave. This looks like that's pretty good. This looks like Dave Rubin's set.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
understand it, you did not think it could be made
The guy
into a
shit on
movie.
his tie, but it was either that or piano key. He didn't have many choices.
I just had never read
Yeah, it
a
is like
script.
Dave Rubin's studio. It's cheap looking and filled with faggots. What? Ba-dum-bum.
It's really good. Fuck. Damn it. It's really good. Fuck.
Scripts like that. I'd
I
never
still
read
hear
a script.
Frozen counting every time you say it. He's not here. But I hear him counting.
17.
where it was predominantly female characters.
Oh, so she's like in England 7.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She is rough, huh? That is a rough
Yeah.
looking broad. I
She's
feel,
old lady eyes.
feel like I'm watching The Undateables.
She had fucking Pete Davidson's eyes.
And where this
And Pete Davidson's acting rage, apparently.
kind of conversation was taking place,
She's going to be the queen of Staten Island. It's going to be great.
where
I can't
And
wait
I
for
don't-
them to blame this movie's failure on men.
Yeah, you named it. Norm Macdonald, I'm going to tell you right now, would have a field day with this movie, by the way, just with the title of it.
you know, it felt so
They should change it from women talking to men not going.
That is the norm.
That would be the norm line.
unknown, you know, this kind of conquest to imagine something more than
Well,
what
this
you've always-
week, the film Women Talking debuted. It made a disappointing $3 million this weekend. The number one movie of the week was Robots Killing Other Robots. Made like $500 million.
And before you get mad, a woman wrote that joke. Just kidding. We don't allow
Sorry,
women to
women,
work
yeah.
here. God, I miss Norm.
Yeah.
understood about yourself. And yeah, so it took me, I was like, I don't know how they're
Women Talking bombed at the box office this weekend. Looks like they shouldn't have had women writing either.
That's a good one. That was a good one. Oh, fuck. Retard hard on. Spaying and neutering animals are probably the worst thing you can do. Cut your claws off your cock. That, yes, agreed. I do not declaw cats. It's fucking terrible.
Some are saying that the film Women Talking, it was the second title. The original title was Slow Torture.